Thank you very much, Jared Ware. Our pregame show continues. Now time for the Gulls Eye View. We're joined here today by longtime Newport Gulls fan Bruce Wayne Gaines. Bruce has sat right up with us in the press box. He's been here since 2005, a longtime Gulls fan, hardly ever misses a game. And we get him here on the pregame show for the first time. Bruce, thanks for joining us here.
Thank you. It's a pleasure being here.
Now, Bruce, you've been a Newport resident for quite a long time now, and you're a teacher, social studies teacher here locally.
Right. I was born and raised here, went to all the schools here, and one of my goals was to be a teacher because July and August, that's baseball season, so I could catch as many games as possible.
You have a passion for the game of baseball. You found it your whole life, and you've sort of barnstormed around the country a little bit, visiting some ballparks, particularly in the collegiate season. But you find your home here in the summer, of course, here at Cardines Field, watching perhaps the best in collegiate baseball you can find anywhere.
Oh, absolutely. When they won the award last year, it was certainly justified. It doesn't get any better than this. I've been to Southern California games. I've been to stadiums all over the country, but the intimacy of this place and just the great vibe, and the most important thing is these guys over here. These are some of the nicest young men I've ever met. They come out to the schools, they read to the students love them. All gentlemen and scholars, and that's the best part of coming out here is the team.
Of course, Newport Gulls general manager Chuck Baber doesn't always look at the stats when he recruits players. He looks at their personalities. He asks their coaches, is this guy going to be a right fit for Newport mentally?
Oh, absolutely. It was a joy. I was at Thompson Middle School, and Chuck and some of the guys came in and read, and the kids were just enthralled with, these are baseball players, but they're college students, and Chuck read along with us. And it was just a great day. What a great experience. And the community involvement of the team is great.
Now, you first heard about the Gulls in 2005, started coming to the games then. What was it that hooked you in? What was it that made you keep coming back?
Well, just baseball in general, the whole vibe, the whole family atmosphere of the Gulls. This is a family. This isn't a ball team. And the great thing is that the guys, they appreciate being here. It's just a wonderful experience. And it's the day I came here to see the Gulls for the first time, I was hooked.
Bruce, you've seen a lot of games here, as have I. We've both been here about the same amount of time now. I started here in 2004. What's your favorite moment? If you could even identify one, maybe a couple of favorite moments in Newport Gulls history that you've seen.
Well, my favorite would be the 2009 championship that they won here. Another kind of strange one is I had my children with me in 2007, and the game got fogged out. And they were from Southern California. Said, game fogged out? How does that work, Dad? I said, well, you can't see the left fielder anymore, so we got to stop the game. So that was kind of special, too.
Yeah, you don't see that too many other ballparks. Hey, we're only a block away from the water here. One of the many unique features about Cardines Field. And having seen a lot of ballparks, I'm sure there's some things about this ballpark that are really special and that it might be a little fan favorite for yourself.
Yeah, that right field where you run into the wall is kind of special, I think. And then you got the triangle out there where you never know what's going to happen. And it's just the whole ambiance. You have the fire station behind you, and the weather is constantly changing. So there's a lot of, and of course the dugouts next to each other, which is kind of cool. You don't see that everywhere. And you're right on top of the game. And that's the best part. You're not way out in the bleachers somewhere. There's not a bad seat in Cardines Field.
Of course, you've picked your seat right here with the press box. You said right next to us, actually, in the broadcast booth, and have done so for years now. Why'd you pick that seat? Of course, we have a lot of fans here, much like yourself, that are loyal Gulls, Cardines Field faithful. George Triplett, he has his seat always up here. We have a number of fans that are always here every game, but you picked that spot right behind home plate.
Right. Well, first of all, it's because it's a great view. But second of all, you have a radio broadcaster like yourself and a live game. And it doesn't get much better than that. I enjoy listening to your comments. And George did a great job when he was the commentator. So I can listen to the game and watch the game and kind of chuckle along with some of the comments you guys make. So that's why I picked that seat. And I kind of hope it's open every time when I come up there. And usually it is.
So the Newport Gulls are on a roll right now, Bruce. 7 straight wins. You were here a couple nights ago, or last night actually. So Steve Anderson's big 3-run homer. Another win here for the Gulls at home. And what do you think about this 2013 team compared to some of the other incredible teams that you've seen come through these gates?
Well, I like them. I think they're getting a little bit more aggressive at the bat, which is good. I think sometimes the guys get a little bit tentative about swinging the bat. I'm a firm proponent of swing the bat, swing the bat, swing the bat. And I think they're getting more aggressive. They're more confident. They're getting more cohesive, I think, as a unit. So I think they're going to go a long way. They may not do as well as last year, but who's going to do as well as last year? So we'll see. And like I said, the gentlemen, some of the guys I know for a couple of years have been here. They're great. They'll be a great team.
Bruce Wayne Gaines, a local teacher who's barely missed a game here at Cardines Field since 2005. Thank you so much for joining us here in the pregame show, coming here a little early tonight. Enjoy the game.
Absolutely. Thank you.
And our pregame show continues. We'll have the Coaches Report next here on the NECBL Broadcast Network.